Good news, bad news. Got loaded today. Another one of those, just kind of like a crate, you know, that needed to be tarped. So I'm taking my lift axle with me, flip axle, and leaving tomorrow for US. Howdy, hope you like the new intro. There were some requests to bring back the Canadian flag. Mission accomplished. Also saves me time because now I don't have to add titles. Like, that intro is saved on my computer. All I need to do is just add it to next video. And I like that kind of music, you know, just wakes you up a little bit. And you saw my previous episode where I delivered that fella buncher Cat 521B north of Toronto. And when I was going there, I advised my dispatch via email that I needed 1 day off because I needed to do oil change on the truck. And I called Mack, local Mack, and I told them that I want to come Tuesday morning. And they booked me in, and took a while to get down here to Cambridge because the weather was so bad, you know, that I missed the snowstorm. I did catch some snow near Hamilton when I was going near the lake, but up north there, you know, there was no storm. But then once I started driving on Tuesday morning because I slept over there near Barrie, Ontario. I was too tired. And so I started driving real early. It took me like 2 hours, and the distance was 80 miles, you know. There was so many accidents, like obviously happened the night before or something, but traffic was very slow. And then I came here, dropped my trailer, took my truck to the Cambridge Mack, and because the spring is coming soon, I decided to save some money and got just the bulk oil. Like normally I buy synthetic Shell Rotella T6 5W40 in US at a Walmart where it's $22 US per jug. And for my truck I need 10-11 jugs. And this time, you know, I figured 15W40 regular oil. It's Chevron Delo 15W40. That's what I got. But these guys are so expensive, you know. Like, whenever you do oil change at a dealer, at a truck dealer, they never have one of those, you know, oil change packages like you can get at a quick lube place, you know, like especially in the States. But I couldn't do it in the States because these people don't know how to replace my fuel filters because of that sensor in there, right? Mack has an electric connector in there. And so I had to go here, and also I asked him to check my ECM, you know, for updates and clear the codes. And now they did that, and the guy says that there's regular errors. I said, what errors? And it turns out it's like Windows, basically, on your computer, you know, where you get errors after a while in your, you know, what's that system of big file? Registry, right? In your registry, and then the computer slows down. So it turns out Mack has the same stuff, and as soon as they clean it up, I noticed right away the truck started driving much better today, you know. So it is useful, even though it's much more money than, like, it cost me $550 Canadian. So divide by 1.3, that's US dollars, but I will get $60 Canadian back because that was HST sales tax that the government pays me back because it was spent on my business expense. But it does, like I'm saying, that's why I like going there occasionally, because they check your ECM, and if the factory releases some kind of an update, they install it for free, even though you don't have warranty anymore. But so it's very useful because that update can you know, improve your performance, improve your fuel mileage. But this time there was nothing. but also they greased the truck. Everything is good. And I sent a message on Tuesday to dispatch saying that I'm ready to rock and roll on Wednesday. Like everything is done, right? But these past couple of weeks, right, I've been busy. I've been basically driving. You know, there was no free time except on weekends when I was sitting with the load in the States. And so I was okay when they said that they didn't have a load for Wednesday, but they had a load for Thursday. The bad part about this load was that I came from Barrie, and now it's loading pretty much again north of Toronto, but the appointment was for 6 a.m. and it's 60 miles, 100 kilometers from here to the shipper. And so for me to be there at 6, either I have to leave on the day before and find parking somewhere there, but I didn't want to do it on Wednesday because, you know, I wanted to relax a little bit. And so today, Thursday, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock. It's like pitch black, you know, like it's still very cold. And I left from here, put my car in the place where my truck is, and drove down there. But at least because it was so early, there was no slowdowns, so I was there like 5:45. Because of course, you know, when you get up at 4, usually takes me 30 to 45 minutes to start driving. But now I just started driving probably 15-20 minutes after, and then stopped at the rest area here, because they have a 24/7 coffee shop there, and you know, restrooms and stuff like that. And so yeah, I was there 5:45. So from the time I woke up, so it took me 1 hour and 45 minutes to be there. And then loading took about 3 hours, because this thing, you know, topping it, it's a regular shape, and I had to use both of my tarps, 24 by 24. The good news is that, the good thing is that, you know, they have a crane, so they just drag it over the load. And that's it. And then I wanted to go to the border, but then I realized that they want me to deliver in the States on Monday. And consignee is about 600 miles away. You know, and today is Thursday, right? So it's not oversized, it's just, so it's 49,000 pounds plus my weight of 49. So, what is that? Yeah, like 98. That's my gross. So I'm over 80, which means that they're getting permits. And I already got all permits for this trip, except one. And so, yeah, I said I'll leave tomorrow. So I came back here. It's going to be a little detour for me, but I don't want to, you know, sit at the truck stop at the border. At least here, you know, it's kind of like my area. And so that's the plan. Start trucking tomorrow, and just in a very relaxing manner, because like I said, it's only 600 miles. So I definitely don't need 3 days, even though I'm a slow driver. But normally, you do not need 3 days to do 600 miles, you know. But, so I could have left on Saturday, because Sunday that would be too risky. I could have left on Saturday, but then a couple of these states, they don't want you to drive on Sunday with an overweight load. And just to give me also some, you know, cushion, like reserve time, that's why I'm leaving tomorrow. So we'll do a load probably when they unload me. But for now, these are my news. So the truck is all greased, oiled. Oh yeah, what I gotta do is on the way there, I'll just stop at a truck stop, and I need to grease the trailer, because I did not do it over here, because these guys, the dealer, they take too much, you know, they charge too much. So, but that's only like, I don't know, $15, $20 to grease the trailer. But it's very important, because it's not a step deck or flatbed, right, where you just grease the all the grease points are near the wheels. Over here there's a bunch of grease points on the gooseneck, and I definitely want to do this. So I grease the trailer 2 times less often than the truck. So the truck is like when I do oil change, 25,000 miles or 40,000 kilometers, that's when I grease the trailer. And then every 12,500 miles or 20,000 kilometers, I grease the truck. So, but I skip the trailer during that grease, only the truck. So the truck, of course, everything moves. There's much more moving parts in the truck than on the trailer. So, well, those are the news. That's a quick update from Cambridge, Ontario. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and the sky is blue, the sun is shining. It's still only +1 Celsius or 33 F. Very chilly outside. That's why I'm recording it sitting in the car. But hopefully it's gonna get warm next week. Thanks for watching.